Greetings everyone, I am Rahul Mishra. Today we will discuss about another very important aspect in digital forensics. It is the restoration of deleted files. Criminals do try to hide their activities in order to not get caught. In doing so, they try to delete evidences usually in the normal way we delete files. So, a lot of times it is possible to recover those data and analyze them to gather evidences. Let us look into how can we recover deleted data. First, we need to understand how an operating system stores a file into the memory. Basically, when a user asks to store a file into the memory, what operating system does is it always maintains a table of information related to files and the location of the information. This table helps the operating system to locate a file in the memory. In case of a new file being stored, a new entry is made into the table which includes the information regarding the file and the address of the file in the memory. Then the operating system stores the file at that location. Now, the next topic is what is a deleted file? A deleted file is that file which user asks the operating system to remove to free up the space. The entry of this file is removed from its original location and either stored in trash in case of Linux or Mac, or recycle bin in case of Windows, or can be completely removed. If it is recycle bin, it can be restored easily, but if it is completely removed, it needs to be recovered by some special software. Now, the question arises, if file is deleted completely, then why is it possible to recover it? So, to understand, we should know what happens when user requests to delete a file. When a user wants a file to be deleted, the operating system only deletes its entry from the table. The actual file is yet present at the location where it was stored. The operating system only forgets that there is a file stored at that location because the entry is deleted. The OS treats that space as free space where a new file can be stored. So, it is possible to recover the deleted file unless the OS overwrites that space with another file. Now, what is wiping of data or wiping of a file? It means that user requests OS to completely remove file from the memory. The operating system does that by deleting its entry from the table and then automatically overwriting the memory with zeros or random values. Let us now look into how we usually delete a file. We do that by simply selecting the file, right clicking on it and select delete, or we can press the delete button on the keyboard. A confirmation message will pop up where we select yes to delete the file. This will only transfer the file to recycle bin or trash. To permanently delete the file, we select the file and then we hold shift button and then press delete button, which is shift plus delete. A message will pop up which will ask for confirmation to delete permanently. Selecting yes will directly delete the file. This file will not go to recycle bin or trash. Formatting is also a type of deletion. Formatting is done on a logical drive which will clear its contents. In order to format a drive, right click the drive and select format. A window will appear. Select the file system type and allocation unit size. Check the quick format option and then select start. A confirmation message will pop up, select yes and then the drive will be formatted. Coming to the steps to recover a file from the drive. In cyber forensics, we do not directly recover files from the original drive. Instead, we create an image or an exact copy of the drive and then we recover deleted files from the image. Now, question might arise, what is imaging? Imaging is a bit by bit archival copy of the drive. When you image a drive, it copies everything present in the drive, including active, deleted files and boot sector information. It is different from copying a file. In case of copying, we can only copy active files, which is the files available on a drive. Coming to the tools used for imaging and restoration, we use WinX to create image and Autopsy to restore deleted files. We will do a small case study here. Located in Thrissur, the company promoting food and consumables produced locally. It does so by linking them to markets through their supermarkets and other retailers. It ensured that all their products get sourced from primary producers to the consumers directly, avoiding any intermediaries. With this, it contributes in passing on the benefit of price and value to the end consumers. The company has categorized as a non-government organization with Thrissur and Palakkad as operational areas. The client used a Western Digital external hard drive of 500 GB data storage capacity. This ensured that the drive could save a significant amount of valuable data on it in a safe and secure way. However, the hard drive got corrupt or damaged, possibly because of bad sectors in it. When this happened, the hard drive was not responding to read and write requests. In effect, it became impossible to use the drive in any way. When the IT administrator of the client followed up the issue, he realized that the drive had several bad sectors leading to damage of all the volumes or partitions in the drive. This in turn resulted in an inaccessibility and loss of all stored data. The professional at Cialpho Data Recovery, who was an expert in recovering data from damaged drives, examined the drive. On doing so, he came to the conclusion that the drive had been severely damaged, thus making the data, including Microsoft Office documents and all other multimedia data such as text files, image files, video files, audio files and other software applications within it are inaccessible. Also, it was due to the damaged hard drive that new data could neither be removed nor added to it. In addition, the failed hard drive contained several bad sectors. Despite several issues, he assured that he could effortlessly retrieve all the data if he got the permission to do so. This appealed to the client, who in turn gave a green signal for a safe and secure data recovery from the Western Digital external drive, that is, hard drive data recovery. Finally, the investigator was successful in recovering the data. We will do a small demo of Autopsy. One of the important parts of the digital forensics is recovering of deleted files. Every criminal tries to hide any footprints they have left behind, and in doing so, they try to erase the data from the memory. From an investigator point of view, we need to recover any deleted data information in order to gather evidence. For our demo, we are going to use a SanDisk 16 GB pen drive, although please note that we do not perform data recovery on original evidence. Instead, we generate a clone or an image of the evidence and perform analysis on that. Here, we use original evidence only for demo. So, we are going to use a software called Autopsy, the Sleuth Kit. It is an open source forensic software that can perform deleted data recovery operation. So, we run the software with administrator privileges. Without the admin privileges, the software will not be able to detect the physical devices attached to the system. Once the software loads, we need to click on New Case. Then we give it a name. We also choose the location to store it. In our cases, we are storing it on desktop. Then we click on Next. Then we need to fill up certain details like case number, investigator details, Once we are done with that, we click on Finish. Next, it will ask for the type of evidence. For our demo, we will choose local disk. But in real time, we had to choose disk image or VM file, also known as virtual machine file, which will allow us to select the image file. Then we click on Next. Then we click on Select Disk and choose the pen drive from the list. Remember, the disk name as disk 0 and disk 1 are the physical drives, while others are logical drives. We always need to choose the disk from the physical drives option. After the disk selection is done, we click on Next. Apart from recovering deleted data, this software application provides a number of other features like email analysis, picture analysis, and much more. For our demo, we will strictly stick to only deleted data restoration. So, we uncheck all the options on the left and click on Next. The scanning part will start. The time taken depends on the speed of the machine and size of the evidence. It will notify you when the scanning finishes. After the scanning is done, click on Finish. Now, let us see how we can recover a deleted file. We will use the tree on the left. For our demo, we are looking for a deleted document. The document extension is docx. So, we click on File Types and then click on Documents. Finally, we click on Office. On the right, we will see two documents which are deleted. If you see a red cross before the name, then it means it is a deleted file. In order to recover it, we right click it and then select Extract File or Extract Files. In the next box, we give it a name and choose a location to store it. For our demo, we are storing it on desktop. We change the name to recovered.docx. Make sure that the extension is the same. In this case, it is docx. The recovered file can then be opened for analysis. We can only generate a report of our investigation with this software. We need to click on Generate Report, then select a format of the report. There are a lot of options. We choose HTML format and click on Next. You can also add header or footer if you want. Then we select the drive that we want to mention in the report. Then we select all results since we want to mention everything in the report. Finally, we click on Finish. The report will be generated and shown in the browser. Now, we will do a demo of Rikuva. Let us look at another demo and see how we can investigate on a memory card or SD card that are used in mobile phones to store data. We will see how we can recover deleted data from these devices. For our demo, we are using a SanDisk micro SD card of 2 GB. We are also using a Zebronics card reader to connect the SD card to the system for analysis. Firstly, we connect the SD card to the card reader and connect the card reader to the system. Here we use a software called Rikuva. This software is a lightweight tool to recover deleted data from any type of physical drives like pen drives, hard drives, SD cards, and so on. We open the software with administrator privileges. Once the software opens up, it will show a small description of itself. We click on Next. Then it asks for the type of file we are looking for. As an investigator, every file type is important. So, we select all files and click on Next. Now, it will ask for the location where you want to recover from. There are multiple options here. if we are not sure where to scan from, we can always choose the first option which says I am not sure. In that case, it will scan the entire drive. But for our demo, we are going to scan the memory card connected to the system. So we choose the option in a specific location. Then we click on Browse and navigate to the location of our SD card and click on OK. For our demo, the SD card is located at the drive E. So we choose the drive from the list and click on OK. Then we click on Next. Now it will notify that it is ready to scan. We just select the option Enable Deep Scan and click on Start to start the scanning process. It will take a while depending on the size of the drive and speed of the system. For our demo, it took 4 minutes to complete the scan. Once the scanning is done, it will show a list of all deleted files with different colors. The ones in color red are non-recoverable. The ones in color orange are partially recoverable, and the ones in color green are completely recoverable. If you are looking for a specific file type, you can use the Advanced Mode option to look for them. Click on Advanced Mode and then select the type of file you are looking for from the drop down. The options available are pictures, music, documents, video, compressed files and emails. For our demo, we are looking for a text file. So we can type .txt in the search bar and press Enter. It will show a list of all deleted text files. We select the file we want to recover and right click on it and then choose Recover Checked option. For our demo, we are going to store the recovered text file on the desktop, so we choose Desktop from the list and click on OK. The recovery process is complete. We can click on OK and close the Recuva window. We can now open the recovered file and look at its contents for further investigation. Conclusion: Forensic science is based on Locard's principle. Locard's principle states that every contact by a criminal leaves behind a trace. Criminals try to remove these traces of evidence by using the traditional methods of deleting data or encrypting. The challenge for the forensics examiner is to find these traces, to gather the evidence and reconstruct the crime scene. Sometimes it becomes as difficult as finding needle in a haystack. With the increasing usage of technology, and when there are different technologies or methods available for the same purpose, the criminals do get an upper hand. There is no single forensic solution to the different types of cybercrime happening today.